What's going on, YouTube? We're here with another episode of It's D&D.
It's D&D.
Let's continue, shall we?
So when we last left off, they had just defeated the Lich, and Nosta had just gotten his amulet.
Thank you, sir.
And we continue now, trying to advance across the barricades and pit trap at the end of the room there inside.
Alright, so do you want me to check it again?
You can check for traps if you like, but pretty much the trap is the pit trap.
Yeah, pretty much.
I meant from the door when we get across.
Hold on. It's up on top. I want to make it pathway with it.
So creating a Zombat town, trying to create a bridge across it to allow your fellow comrades transport across. Go ahead and roll 20-sided percentile.
35 and
A 1 or 7?
7.
7. So you pretty much just destroy everything in front of you. But your 35 creates a legendary Zombat toe. It's known as the Gangetsu. It was basically a 24-foot long Zombat toe that was as wide as the largest tree trunk. It was originally made out of wood, though now you're making it out of steel. And now you're trying to move across. You're going to get your guys across as quickly as possible. So you'll be stuck on the other side because you can't cross using your weapon.
Yeah.
Also bust through the door on the other side because of how long it is, because it's only a 10-foot hallway and it's a 20-foot long blade.
Well, I opened a portal.
You guys are good.
Going across.
So now I'm stuck on this side. Everyone across?
Bye, little one.
Across.
I'm just gonna do spider climb, just 'cause it's fun.
Spider climbs around the wall. I don't like you. That's creepy.
Oh, God,
Don't do
kill
that.
the fire.
Oh God, kill it with fire.
I'll put you to sleep. No.
So we all get across, and now the blade collapses, and he's back on the other side. He's like, "Hey, guys, a little bit of help."
Well.
So Nosta's gonna go ahead and use his ability for the first time. He prays, and as he's praying, he does a chant, and he focuses his hands in a certain direction, and all of the gold on his entire body pours off of him and leaves red strips along his body that then invert and become upside down crosses across his entire body. When that happens, it fills the entire floor in front of the lock with the pit. All of the barricades have been broken down by his Gangetsu, but the floor was still empty, so he fills it with this golden glow, but he's glowing red, and you can see red glowing from his eyes as this pathway for the lock is formed in front of him.
And I take the pathway hastily.
So he's able to stop chanting, and you see the gold refill onto his body, and it covers up his body. You guys get to the door, and as you walk up to the door, there's a solid, where it broke out, there's just solid metal that's glowing slightly blue in front of you. And it's the same metal that Taljam had created in the earlier parts of the dungeon.
I walk up to touch the wall.
So, as you touch the wall, your character just passes out and faints and falls to the ground. And you all see an image of Taljam in a blue glowing light appear and absorb the wall into herself, and she just says, "That's fine." and then just disappears back into her body, and she wakes back up with no recollection of what happened.
Don't worry about it. No, there's no wall door thing there anymore.
That's all that matters. It's gone.
It's gone.
We touched you in the anal orifice, and you passed out. I learned something about you today. So now you're able to make it through the door that doesn't exist because it was destroyed and broken away.
What do we have, sir?
Yeah. And as you open the door, you open it into a small room, just about almost the identical size of the room that you were just in. It's just a little bit longer. It's 30 feet one direction, then 20 feet and 30 feet. 20 feet, 30 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet. So this is what we have, just a little bit larger than the previous room that you were in. As you walk in, though, you notice that this room is made out of material that was in the room that Taljam had made herself.
She made herself a little space inside Loki's dungeon.
And inside of this room, there's a bunch of blue items just laying around, blue cloths, blue beddings, and pretty much the entire room is made out of blue stuff, just randomly. It's just sitting there, just being blue. It glows a mysterious color, much like everything else around it. On the ground in the corner, you see you see a pile of dead bodies, and you instantly recognize them to be Ghasts. About 6 of them.
What's a gas? What's a gas?
That's fucking Taljam's jam.
She hears that song, she's like, yeah, I don't even know the gas.
These creatures are so like ghouls as to be completely indistinguishable from them. And they are usually found only in a pack of ghouls. When the pack attacks, it will quickly become evident that gas are present. However, they exude a carry-on stench, a 10-foot radius, which causes retching and nausea unless a saving throw versus poison is made. Those failing to make the save will attack at a penalty of -2 on the hit. Worse, the gas attacks of the ghoul will revert to paralyzation, and this attack will affect elves.
I want to stop that song.
Yes.
Yeah, just because it's copyright issue.
Oh.
It's played about long enough.
Oh. Guess for
should we give
undead.
credit to who it's to?
That was Eiffel 65 Blue. And both of those are spelled with M's.
Silent
And
M's.
every one of them you heard, every word you heard in that song was also spelled with silent M. Anyway,
Guess.
Today's
M stands for
episode has been
Midrow.
brought to you by the letter M.
And the letter N, and the number 3, which on its side could be an M, which is also the numbers of math.
The letters of math.
The numbers, the letters of math. How beautiful. Anyway, Continue with the gas.
Oh, okay. Ghasts are of the undead
Can you grab
class.
me the book bag, the Aaron book bag? 'Cause I need my other monster manual out of it.
Sleep and charms do not affect
Behind
them.
the
On the basket.
behind the basket, yeah.
They are struck by any sort of weapon. Cold iron causes double damage. And clerics can turn them. The circle of protection from evil does not keep them at bay. Unless it is used in conjunction with cold iron. These creatures are often used as slaves by powerful demons. So
Oh, it is
That's
very
not
bad.
good.
you hear that last part?
They're dead.
The powerful demon part?
Yes. That part.
But remember, he also said 6 dead bodies.
Ooh.
Okay, before we do anything, can I find a blue scarf in this room?
What? Different?
Can I find a blue scarf in this room?
I'm sure you can.
That is a ghast,
I find a blue
everyone.
scarf and I wrap it around.
Wait, that's a guess? That's a guess.
Yep.
That's it.
Yes.
Oh,
But they're dead.
They're dead.
no, I still have them. I pick up a
The
blue.
gas and ghouls look exactly the same, so
I look through for a moment, find a blue scarf,
the only
pick it up,
difference is the smell
and wrap
and
it
their
around.
abilities. Your natural eye.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Traveling bound.
Alright.
Still
Okay, continuing on.
Yeah.
Continuing on. What do I see around the room besides the blue?
It seems to just be a complete room full of just random treasures that are just like mostly cloth.
I've got my scarf up here.
And there is another door on the south side of the room. Yeah, very much.
Bree told me to put it. Yeah, right there.
Check the traps.
Okay.
Reading on the monster manual.
Yeah, just a little bit. I wanted to read up on some demons.
They go to the D's.
Prepare myself.
A 100 and a 1.
Chris.
A 100 and a 1.
Fuck.
It's not a 100, it's a 10. And a 1. Upon inspecting the door, you find out that there's no trap, but again the door opens in a special manner. But because of your roll, you're actually able to figure out exactly how it opens. Basically, there's a small part of the wall that looks completely solid. As you were checking it over for traps, your hand fell into it, and it's basically a hand slot. And on the other side of the wall, there's another hand slot. And you have to turn them in opposite directions at the same time, facing down, all the way. One click this way, and then one click this way. And once it does that, both sides of the door slide open and go inside of the walls.
And I can retrieve my hands?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your hands come out right away. It slides back from your hands.
Okay.
And then moves to the
Just
side.
making sure that the door didn't try to eat my hands, you know? Gotta worry about shit like that. Can I see the map so I can draw a quick surface?
Final room.
On this floor?
Yep.
How many, or we do not know how many floors there are?
You have no idea. Go ahead and show them the room, and go ahead and show the map to the players. You can go ahead and show the full 2 floors.
I didn't see if there was anything else.
Yeah, but he can show the floor. You can show that to the players, and he can show the full map now.
Was there anything else in there though?
Remember, pause if you want to see it better.
So, just that?
In the stairwell. Right in the center of
Circular?
the box. Yes. And it went down. So. Just a glimpse to all the players for what's to come in store. You ready? The rest of Wolf's Dungeon.
What?
We're almost done.
Okay.
Yeah, we're almost.
Only been through 2 floors.
That's the stairwell in the middle.
And then there's 3 more, and the one you're on is the same size as the level you've been on.
Alright.
And
Stairwell, coin.
the rest of the fucking dungeon just gets even more hectic.
Okay.
A lot more hectic.
Found. Hey, I found the pipe. I pull out a silver coin, have her cast continual light, and toss it down the stairs.
It lands down at the bottom of the stairs, and you guys hear a rumbling that seems to slowly and almost echoingly dissipate into 2 different corners of the room.
We can't hold her, or like lay down on the top of the stairs and see anything down in the room since the light's
You can
on
see
coin.
the bottom of the stairwell. That's it.
Yeah, Spider Climb just go over on the ceiling and just answer.
That's
That'd
not
be
a
funny.
helpful idea, is it? Better climb on the top of the wall and see what the hell's going on.
Like freaking just go over like the top of it.
Or I can cast invisibility on myself and
As soon
walk
as you
down.
move, it'll be dissipated. Remember?
We're good.
I'm still alive, I swear.
I'm alright, I'm just dying. I'm just dying.
So, I'll slowly start making my way down the stairs. 1 step at a time. 1 step and it's rest.
So as you make it to the bottom of the stairwell, you see the light glowing in the middle of the room, and it's about 10 feet down in front of you. You can go ahead and drop the first room.
Oh my goodness. There's Peter Paul barrier. Oh my goodness. 2, 3, 5.
You basically see a large room, and you see what appears to be 2 large statues in the corners of the southeast and southwest corners of the room. They seem to be very large. There's a large base at the bottom of each of them, and then there's large parts that go up to the ceiling and then curl down over the top of the ceiling looking down. That's what it appears to be.
I remember the grumbling sound that I heard before. Take it. Walk forward to 10 feet, toss the silver coin. Continuous light silver coin at one of the statues.
The statue, as soon as it's cast upon light, you see that it's not a statue. It's just got really thick skin that almost looks stone-like. And it's a large snake with piercing yellow eyes that then wraps around the bottom of the corner and then slithers to the other corner and puts itself up in the other corner in the same position.
It doesn't like light.
I know the name of this.
You all know the name of it.
I was saying. So. With a silent M.
This, we can say the name of it. It's not copyrighted by anything. Just because it's in the movies and the books doesn't mean it's not copyrighted. Copyrighted.
I know it's not a basilisk.
It is.
But basilisk serpent.
There are different types of basilisk. They are simply lizards with petrifying gazes, and deadly venom.
They also come in an ostrich form.
They have legs sometimes they have scales, sometimes they are snakes, sometimes they're not.
Everyone shield your eyes.
Scarf straight up top.
Just was like, I don't do that again. I'm good on that. Done that a few times, I don't like it.
That's what I'm gonna fucking absolute. One of my dwarven axes.
One of them.
Not his dwarven blades, but not your dwarven blade of the gods, right?
No.
No, just one of your axes. Alright. Go ahead and roll initiative first, guys.
Oh.
If you guys are going to attack,
2.
everybody's gonna have to roll initiative.
1.
Son of a...
They got a 6. So, pretty much the party gets to go first. So we can go ahead and have that be the first attack.
Okay. What do I need?
That was what you needed to roll, and you rolled a 2.
Son of a...
If you had more conviction, it would have rolled a 20.
Dang it!
And go to Paladin, Cleric.
Paladin and Cleric,
Yeah, okay. What am I talking about? I use my earth then.
Cleric, Nosta. Buddha. Nosta. Starts chanting. You see the red start to glow on his body, and the gold pour off of his body, and the gold wraps around all of you. And all of you are enchanted with a +2 haste.
So that's what, 2 more segments?
You have full 2 attacks per round. Instead of 1.5, it's full 2. 2 attacks per round, as long as Nosa continues to chant. The ultimate white mage.
Paladin. Paladin's turn.
The paladin. He pulls out his clock, his little gearbox, and he winds his gearbox slightly downwards. He turns it slightly counterclockwise, and he holds his hand in a cleric's position, holding downwards, and basically cast a slow time on everything else in the room.
So that's another turn.
Alright. I pull out the Kadashi and
Attempt to use my shadow attack without a bow and strike. I kneel down and put my Kadashi to the ground, bow my head and close my eyes and imagine the beautiful bow again.
Streak.
So,
Yes, this can be nice.
The shadow can
Go ahead.
directly, right?
well, at 20% off.
Using the shadow, I look directly in the eyes. Getting an 87.
You're able to strike them, but you don't hit the eyes.
2 more times.
You're able to attack with the ability once per round.
We got another round out of it, didn't we? We got another attack out of
So
it.
you're gonna end up with 2 rounds.
So, one more. 14 and a 69.
Again, you're able to hit, but you're not able to strike its eyes. Roll your damage, which is going to be a D10 twice.
Sorry. 7 and an 8.
And then whatever pluses it has naturally. It's +2, +2. The damage and hit. +2 to damage, +2 to hit.
No, you gave me more than that.
On the weapon itself. +2 to damage. Equal plus whatever.
So, 10 and 9.
So she deals significant damage and then she just wakes back up as if nothing happened. You get too tired, man. Feel free to go home.
I'm just gonna wait until this part's over.
Alright, and then once this one's over, you can head on and we can continue on with that. You don't have to have everybody here. I can continue. I'll just have to go walk and play you. He knows you better than anybody.
Sure.
I mean, you're one of his fucking officers, sergeant, something like that.
Yeah. Something like that.
Non-commissioned officer, man.
Lieutenant Silverfair or something like that. I can't remember.
Or for the ship, it was
Veteran
first
first
mate.
sergeant. Veteran first sergeant.
A fire hydrant.
Yeah, veteran first sergeant. Full sergeant. Okay, so
Fire than I have capacity.
We get the fireball, it should. Just remember to look at its stomach.
Yeah, I know. But I was gonna get
Right, try to blow that
I was
bitch
gonna
down.
get my key to the world and point it at blue fire from the pointed at the stomach. Basilisk stomach and just that same fire spell that I did, but it's one.
okay, we'll roll a 20-sided and a percentile. $15.40. So again, she's able to use basically the same spell. This time she's able to use it a little bit more effectively, so it's a total of 8d6 instead of 7.
We need
There you go. Okay, pick it up. Put it again here.
Okay. 6, 12, 16, 21, 22, 23.
23 damage.
Plus 4 on all of those.
Yeah, plus your spell bonus, whatever your spell bonus is.
4 times 8.
Right there.
Or plus an extra 32.
4, 8, 16, 24. No, it's 8 times 8. 8, 16, 24, 32. Wow. Yeah, 32. 4 times 8 is 32. That's brutal.
That's the extra damage it does. Plus the 12. 18.
Oh, look at you.
What?
23 plus 32. 23 plus 32. 66.
23 plus 32 is 5.
55.
Yeah, 55 damage.
Jesus.
Sorry, I'm really good at math. That's why I'm the perfect DM, man. My math in my head, I just look at the numbers and they add themselves.
Right.
Like a goddamn calculator. I don't understand why it works like that.
Why is the green light now on the sky? It's right on the fall.
Oh.
Balls.
I believe this would be calling it this episode.
What time is it?
31 minutes.
Oh.
There we go. So, hold on. What was the last thing that happened? The fire damage? Let's
Yep, the fire
go ahead and
damage.
accumulate the fire damage. So, the Basilisk
55
takes 55 fire damage. Had the Basilisk taken damage?
Yes.
Yeah, it took damage from her as well.
So the Basilisk, that Basilisk is dead. As it dies, it explodes into 15 giant spiders, and the game ends.
I don't like DM at the moment.
So 15 giant spiders made out of basilisk skin with glowing yellow eyes are now moving throughout the room.
Okay, so thanks a lot, YouTube. We're gonna leave it there for now,
I guess. Sorry, YouTube.
So, like, share, and subscribe if you like it. And I will see you guys in the next episode.
This one's for the guys right
it's
here.
D&D. The very metal.
It's for the guys.